welcome to Prudent News. First a look at the headlines. Eyes set on the budget session of Goa Assembly, record-breaking 28-day session in the history of State Assembly, questions to touch 3,500 mark. Annual budget presentation on Monday. Commercial tax recovery 20% behind annual target. Parrikar to face challenge to fill the state treasury without burdening common man and fueling inflation. Will government revisit Loca Yuka Bill 2013? Will government sustain pressure by civil rights groups and anti-graft activists? Sources say government yet to initiate process for fresh amendments. Around 2 crores as pension, GCA felicitates former Ranji cricketers. Secretary and President promise improvement of current cricketers. And no immediate solution to Indian football's marketing problem. Advertising expert Agnello Dias feels no club is good enough to get sponsorship. Now the news in detail. All eyes are set on the budget session of Goa Assembly that would begin from Monday. One of the record-breaking 28-day session in the history of Goa Assembly. 1,800 questions have been filed till date. The figure is expected to cross 3,500 mark by 8th April. Loca Yuka reports.
The first day will be most important business will be presentation of budget. It will be in the afternoon, 3 o'clock. And other business will be presentation of supplementary demands. And second day, the discussion of vote and supplementary demands, and along with the passing of consideration and passing of the appropriation bill of the supplementary demand. Then general discussion will be taken place. That will be for 3 days. That is from 19th to 21st. There are 4 private members' day, where the private member bills will be taken up. That private member resolution will be there. Altogether 20 resolutions will be taken up on the private member's day. From 25th, discussion and voting on demands will be started. Each demand will be taken up and their voting and passing will be done. And it will go up to 20 days. Generally, the discussion on demands goes for only 15 days. But this session being a longest one, its working days are 28 days. Then after the discussion and voting on demands, concerned budget bill will be taken up for passing. That is the last day. Altogether, being 28 working days, we have so far received about 1,800 questions, including star and non-star. I think it will go up to 3,500 also, because about 14 days more are there. Only half of the days have been passed. So I accepted the last date for the questions is 8th April. So more questions may come.
The first day of 28-day record-long assembly session will see Finance Minister Manohar Parrikar present his annual budget for upcoming financial year. The commercial tax recovery is almost 20% behind annual target. While taking party's manifesto ahead with even a 10% rise in annual budget, it will be a hard balancing act for Parrikar to fill the state treasury without burdening the common man and fueling inflation. Watch this special report. Post-mining ban, Goa's economy is really in a bad shape. Considering 20% effect on the state economy, the GDP is likely to fall short of the estimated GDP target of 23,500 crores. Barring entry and entertainment tax, all the tax figures indicate a shortfall. Commercial tax may fall short of target of 2,500 crores by at least 450 crores. Central sales tax is also short of target by 10 to 11 crores. State excise target may witness a fall of 15 to 20 crores. Targeted excise revenue is 220 crores. As expected, VAT collection is also down by almost 3% compared to last year. Government could not achieve mining royalty target of 900 crores due to mining ban. However, to some extent that has been compensated by mining royalty of 350 crores collected during April to June last year, before the mining ban, and stamp duty collection on mining leases worth 250 crores. This will overachieve the estimated stamp duty target in the current budget by almost 85%. Luxury tax is also showing a negative trend of 10%. However, entertainment and entry tax have shown a huge rise of almost 60 to 80% as compared to last year. Against this backdrop, Chief Minister has a huge task ahead. The upcoming budget on Monday may have such additional revenue-raising proposals. The difference between the tax and non-tax revenue is almost 100%, with tax revenue at 3,200 crores and non-tax revenue at 1,600 crores. There might be an attempt to reduce this gap. Government may redefine common man's income limit, lower it and get some money out of people's pocket. The move may see a rise in cess, service charges, license fees, etc. There might be a proposal to hike water and power tariff for specific slabs. Casino, liquor and tobacco industry might have to share additional burden of filling state coffers. Consumer of gold, silver, high-end imported cars and bikes might have to shell out more money. Government has its eye on lifting ore dumps, but the proposal may not be feasible this time. However, the efforts to renew some more leases may continue to raise compensatory money through stamp duty. The stamp duty rates on land deals and sale deeds may also witness hikes. Significant rise in entry and entertainment tax may lead to tax hike proposals, and Goa's tourism industry and domestic tourists visiting Goa may have to share this burden. Apart from these efforts, the government will definitely have its eye upon more central grants. This time the annual budget is being presented on the first day of the Assembly session. Finance Minister may table the economic survey before the House on the same day, but whatever might be the economic picture, the balancing act of implementing election manifesto without fueling inflation and burdening common man is inevitable for Finance Minister Parrikar. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Will Goa government revisit Loca Yuka Bill 2013? Will government sustain pressure by civil rights groups and anti-graft activists? These questions remain as it is. Sources inform that till now government has not made any efforts to amend the recently passed Goa Loca Yuka Bill 2013, which has run into rough weather over certain toothless provisions and clauses in it. Budget session is set to begin from Monday.
During the debate on Prudent, Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar had assured that he will introduce amendments in the Goa Loca Yuka Bill 2013 during budget session as sought by civil groups. Chief Minister is on radar of social civil rights groups for including clauses on fine vis-a-vis bogus complaint.
3 मुद्द्यांचेर तुम्ही एग्री जाल्यात ती अमेंडमेंट्स आमकां नेक्स्ट सेशनाक पळोवपाक मेळटल्यो.
Absolutely 101%. The wording can be, we can see
Barabar.
by 15th of March if they give me, because next session is going to be from 18 March to
Barabar.
almost end of April.
बरोबर
15 मार्चाच्या पयलीं धर तूं बसून आमी तांच्याबरोबर बसता हांव आनीकूय काही लोकांक आपयता.
बरोबर
म्हाका काय हें ना तातूंत.
एक फायनीच्या बाबतीत जे तुमचें सांगला कितले हें आसा तें ओपन आसा. दुसरें
फायनीच्या बाबतीत पण हांव फायनीच्या बाबतीत एकदम सकयल येवपाक तयार ना.
हय
हांव मे बी 10 लाख 5 लाख करीन.
दुसरे कॉम्पिटंट ऑथॉरिटीचे ते तुम्ही काढून हें करता म्हणून सांगला.
कॉम्प्युटर ऑथॉरिटीचे मॉडिफाय करचे
मॉडिफाय करता ताका लागून ते
डीम नो प्रॉब्लेम इफ लोक आयुक्त इंडिक समवन
ताका लागून डीम्ड रिजेक्शन ताका लागून ते डीम्ड रिजेक्शनाची गजाल ऑटोमॅटिकली झाली. आणि लास्ट तुम्ही सांगला की मी आणि शैलाचेर तांणी कॉम्पिटंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल एक्सपर्टाचे आपलं ओपिनियन हाडून दिवचे. वॉट एव्हर ही सेज आय विल कन्सिडर.
Absolutely.
Reliable sources from Law Department informed that they have not received any instruction from government to introduce amendment for Goa Loca Yuka Bill 2013, nor any such process for amendment has been initiated. Law Department says no instructions from government. Advocate General Atmaram Nadkarni said he has not received any instructions nor has government made any approach for any legal advice. When questioned whether government will introduce amendments in Loca Yuka Bill, he said he has no idea. Prudent also contacted Speaker of Goa Assembly Rajen Alekar for his comment on Loca Yuka. Speaker said that this session is of 28 days and government can introduce amendment in this session. However, issue of introduction of the bill is not yet discussed before the Business Advisory Committee. During swearing-in ceremony of Goa Loca Yuka B. Sudarshan Reddy,
While speaking to media, Chief Minister had said that he would move amendments in the Loca Yuka Bill 2013, taking suggestions from the bill drafted by Aam Aadmi Party. However, he did not specify whether the amendments would be introduced in the forthcoming budget session.
तातून भितर 3 सेक्शनां जी आहा पळय ती ताका लागू जाताली पूण मागीर हांवें विचार केलो टर्म ऑफ वी कॅन इन्क्रीज द टर्म प्रशांत भुशणाचे मेळ्ळे अमेंडमेंटाचे मेळ्ळा पण आय वॉज ऑलरेडी सी हांवें तांकां म्हणलें 5 अपर लिमीट 10 ना 15 तरी आयलें आतां म्हाका आफ्टर द बजेट आय वील गो थ्रू आय वील स्टार्ट एक्टिंग म्हणून सो यू आर रिसीव्ड.
Principal opposition Congress Party, activists of India Against Corruption and Aam Aadmi Party had strongly opposed some of the amendments introduced by the Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar during last assembly session. Reporter Mahesh Gadi for Prudent.
Crime branch arrested Advocate Hanuman Gawandi, secretary of Durga High School, Parsai, Pedne on Sunday. He has been arrested for alleged scam of government funds sanctioned to the high school. There are charges of him misusing 35 lakhs of the school sanctioned by Education Department in 2002. Hanumant was absconding for the past 6 months. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.